Um, this is a video about what is compound interest and why does it
It's
matter to
17
me.
hours.
Sorry, that's my Mac. We're going to start with a boy bunny and a female bunny who fall in love. Um, and when they do, by the end of January, say you got them in the beginning of January, you can expect to have 4 bunnies. We'll make some assumptions here, but let's assume we do that. At the end of February, you're going to have 8 bunnies. The original parents are going to have 2 new baby bunnies, and that's the in green. And then the new bunnies are going to have new bunnies, so that's in pink. In March, you're going to have 16 bunnies. And what do you think you might have in December? The answer is actually you're going to have 4,096 bunnies. And this is what I call the compounding bunnies, because baby bunnies can make more bunnies. So 3 things to remember: how many bunnies you start with, how many bunnies in each litter, and how long does it take to make bunnies. Let's apply compounding bunnies to compounding interest. Let's say we start with $100 that earns interest at $5%. Remember the 3 things that you're supposed to remember from compounding bunnies? Well, they actually can be applied to compounding interest. The bunnies you start with is the principal. The bunnies in each litter is the interest. And how long it takes to make bunnies is actually the payment period. The payment period, how long does it take for interest to be paid? So say you have $100 in your paid interest of 5%. At the end of the year, you're going to have $105. If interest is paid every month, so your bank pays you monthly, you're actually going to get $105.12 at the end of the year. And that 12 cents is what compound interest is, which is earning interest on interest. So there it is. That's the answer. And you can stop watching the video right now if you like, because that's truly it. And I think everyone's out to confuse us, but that really is the right answer. So why does it matter then? Because 12 cents seems very little. Well, let's just say you have a loan of 20,000 and you have an interest rate of 7%, and it's a student loan, and let's assume for simplicity you have to pay it back at the end of the year. Now you're going to pay that amount, and if you had to pay interest every month, you actually pay that amount on the right, which is $46 more. On the right, if it's within the year, it's simple, and if it's less than a year, most people call it compounded interest, where interest compounds on each other. So what does $46 mean? Well, it means a pair of shoes, a Nike bag, or 46 new iTunes songs. So saving early really means these 3 wonderful things that you could get yourself. Now, the big financial corporations try to, not intentionally, but they could confuse us, and they use terms like this to confuse us. The important thing to know is to just watch out. You're actually looking for an annual rate. As long as you're looking for an annual rate or an effective rate, you're good to go, and that's all you need to care about. So just to recap, what is compound interest? No, it's not more bunnies. It's earning interest on interest. That's what compound bunnies is. I'm going to leave you with a question. We made some wild assumptions in bunny land. So what happens if the bunnies mature in 5 to 9 months instead, and don't kind of get baby bunnies right off the bat? Post your answers below. You want to know more about financial questions that you have, look out for videos by My Money, My Story. Thank you for watching. Bye.